As you come on the line, guys, it's going to be muted out. I am happy to be here this morning. It is a little overcast here in Chicago, and I feel a little breeze in the air. Can you guys believe we are almost at the end of August? I hate to say goodbye. I'm not saying goodbye yet because here we can go all the way through October, November sometime and have a beautiful autumn summer. So that's what I'm claiming. But without any further ado, my name is Phyllis Nash. I'm your Chief Sales Officer here at Wakanda, as well as one of the 4 co-founders. And this is the Diamond Factory. For those brand new on the line, we want to welcome Carla from Bowling Green. Is that Bowling Green, Kentucky? I don't know if we have anybody else from Kentucky, but welcome, Carla. And this is the Diamond Factory where we all come together in the morning and the beginning of our day, like minds, so we can go out and conquer the world as entrepreneurs. We want to give each other some positivity to increase our energy before we go out and meet the world. And for some of you, you're already out there, but hey, you already started your morning off right. I got a special guest on this morning that I would like to bring on, somebody that I've known now for a few years. She's been here with us in Wakanda, but even before that, I heard of her and her family in this wonderful industry of social selling. So I think she is a seasoned social selling, network marketing, MLM. And I just watch how she moves. I watch how she sets her mind to things. She is a Leo, so I truly, truly understand her being who she is. But this week at our scan party on Wednesday, I think she had about eight to 10 guests there. Guys, all of them ready to get started, all of them following her lead. And I just want to share with you through the eyes of Margaret Dorsey, because she's been in this industry a long time, has done very, very well in this industry, and just her take on her passion with Wakanda, with the flat belly lifestyle, and how she handles her team. And I just, so there she is, and I'm unmuting you now. Margaret, are you out there?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Why don't you
Wow.
share with them, what interested you in Wakanda in the first place, and now how you're moving, how you're getting together, and how busy you are. Because people don't think, they think maybe this is all they do, so they have time. No, that's not. This woman is always busy. So take it away, Margaret.
Well, first of all, thank you, Phyllis, for giving me this opportunity to share. I am like a talker, so you guys watch it and pull my coattail if I just started going too far. There are a lot of things that I can say and will say if I get a chance to do it. So first of all, Phyllis, thank you guys. I was introduced to Wakanda in 2019 and on July 25th. So Willie Mooney is my upline. And he had been pursuing me, saying, Mama Doris, you got to take a look at this. And he kept sending me these videos and tapes and stuff. And all I saw was marijuana, right, in my mind, because I didn't know what CBD was. And so in my life, everything is structured. So I said, well, when I finish my tournament in the summer, Labor Day, 4th of July weekend, I can do something later in July. And he was on it. So when I came to the dispensary and met I didn't meet everybody because Phyllis was there and Melissa was there, but when they ran the tape, I was like, who are these people? And what is this? And what is CBD? I had no clue. And so I left there with my starter pack that night. But when I came, Willie knows this, I showed up with 8 to 10 people that night. Because if you're going to move, in my mind, it's like take advantage of what, especially he had sent me some additional stuff in the beginning. So I had gone on the website, I had looked at stuff, and I said, this is something, but I just don't know what CBD is. But when I got there and saw the Dr. Allen video and stuff, and immediately got informed, I said, let me try it. So the first thing I do with any company, and I've been in at least 4 or 5 companies, and each of those companies, I'm a product of the product. I still have the phone service from my very first, from one of my companies back in 2001. And so the thing is, I believe in what I put out there. And so that's one of the things that I wanted to say. And I've always just been impressed with when I saw, so I became impressed with Wakanda, with the founders, and just continued to be. So that just built my confidence. So I'm going to jump forward and say thank you, Willie, for staying on me, so you guys know how that works. But overall, I'm a planner and an organizer. One of the things I see in Wakanda is that there are systems, and Phyllis talks about this all the time. And what I feel is that people just don't believe in the systems. They work. They seem to be simple, but they work if you can actually document what it is that you're doing, and so that you can see the progression of that process. And even if you look at the marketing plan, and you need to study it. When I got in the company, I asked Willie, I said, send me the marketing plan. How do you make the money in this company? Therefore, I knew what targets to hit. Now, Dr. Ross trains on this, Phyllis trains on this, so there's no reason for anybody in this company not to have this information. I got it. That's what I work on. I look at it every month. I say, okay, I need this many more points or whatever.
I love you. I love you, Doris. Margaret, I got to interrupt you. I love everything you're saying. Keep going.
Well, because, I don't organize me. Y'all organize me if it's there. Okay? And so, but systems work. And so what I did was, I became a product of the product. And so I tried all the products. I have a story about when I first tried the CBD, I didn't know it was like 3 drops. I thought it was 3 valves, like 3. And I was like, sleep. And so, but I'm arthritic, I'm a tennis player, I'm 70 now, I'm always so proud to say that. And so I started using the products for my own personal use. But in my environment, I run tennis, I'm attached with a lot of people who had the same symptoms. So I kept offering, we have our samples. Our office is samples. Some people tried it, left, whatever, to get their tittle around. But then I started getting my customers. So I had committed customers because now over time they see what is happening in their body. But I also see. And so I'm never stopped using. I use the products every day, and all of them. I can just give you a whole list of what I use. But if you're a product of your product, and one of the big things is that I avoided hip replacement surgery. So that was in our CBD days. That was where I went. That's what people who around me understood, was that I was always taking care of myself and then offering them that opportunity. So even for my family and friends, everybody didn't get on board. They looked at me, Mom, what are you selling now? Blah, 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 blah. But I believed in the company and I stayed plugged in. One of the things I also do, and this is trained on in the company, is I have lists. I keep track of anybody. If I've ever spoken to you, you're on the list somewhere with a date and some kind of comment behind your name. And so when I keep my list, it keeps me a record. And like Phyllis is saying, I run a lot of things. I take care of my mom weekly. And so I have one day off of the week. And so what I have to do is I have to make my time count when I'm getting ready to, everything I have is structured. And that's just me personally. I know everybody's not like that. And I like the training that Dr. Ross did the other day about, are your clothes color coordinated in the closet? Mine are. I don't have time to rethink stuff. I do it once and I try to do it right. So these are habits that we want to form so that we don't feel frustrated. So I don't try to overwhelm myself. I just try to keep things on track. And so as it relates to the other day, coming to the event, to the bioscan, Phyllis had said 2 weeks ago or a week or so ago, she said, man, that Wednesday night, we had this, we had that. And we had 11 guests and we closed 8. And why did I know that? I'm on every morning call. I've not missed a morning call unless I was out of the country. So I hear everything and I hear what's going on in the company, even if I can't participate. And what I find is that people don't know how to motivate themselves to be informed so that then when you can move, you're prepared to move. So when she said that, and I said, well, when is that next one they're going to do? So it was the 24th. So I said, okay, anybody that's interested that's on my list, I'm going to invite them to the 24th. And that's how it happened, because I'm with my mom on Wednesday, so that's not a good day for me. The other Tuesday and Thursday, you see what I'm saying? This is just logic. I mean, I'm not like making up stuff. I'm like, this is how the company works. So let me work within their setup. And so when I went through my list, I said, who had I talked to? And we had just had some success with some 21-day cleanses. So those ladies also told some other people, and they got an invitation. Now, what I was also share with those people is, if you want to come to a bioscan or whatever, you must listen to Dr. Prince. I don't try to convince you about the scan. I don't try to convince you about, I do love to tell people about blood type eating. I really like that, because I think short of them ever doing anything else, if they find out their blood type, they're going to help themselves immediately. So when you get them in the room and then there are 10 or 20 other people, and they see beautiful Phyllis walking around and Ernestine strutting and all that, and everybody looking healthy, they go, it's not just Margaret. Okay? So then you take yourself out, and that's why I was sitting there saying, y'all see enough, it's not just me. Look at all these people. And when this kind of results happen with so many people in the same period of time, now you got something. So I understand that, and so that's what I do. And then I'm going to end with just saying, one of the things that I do feel about being a new company, and we are creating network marketers, I see that there are not as many seasoned people, and that's okay, but the tools are there. And one of the things that I think that people need to learn how to do is learn how to ask. So then we prepare people, we say, oh, see me through this, but now you have to have a way that you really invite, and so that would be the invite, and then have a plan to get them there. So make sure you're available, give them the tools, give them the setup, and then I always do a follow-up call. I'll see you there, meet you there, hey, whatever. So you got to get your little system together that works for you, and then these are your results. And so there's, the in between there, but pretty much that's how I go about it. So thank you, Ms. Gillis.
I couldn't get myself unmuted. Thank you so much, Margaret. Thank you for being my guest. And I want to just show you how people react. I called Margaret all of 10 minutes, 15 minutes before the call, but she got on the call and she was able to share what she does to do her business, because she's always ready. She didn't say, oh, girl, I'm not ready, I can't do this. She just said, okay. And that's what I love about people that get things done. And she definitely gets things done. But some of the key points that she shared was systems and tools that she uses them. And again, we already know that this is a infant and preschool bunch of network marketers. So that's no insult, but that's the beginning. But I like to bring somebody that's seasoned in the business, because what we're saying is actually what is going to make you successful. She uses her time wisely. She listens and she plugs into the call. She knows what her comp plan is and how to make the money. So that means anybody here, just like any other business, can forecast their business for the month, for the 6 months, for the next. I want to rank here. What is it that I have to do? Where do I have to build? What numbers do I have to increase to go to Pearl, to go to Jade? I just love everything she shared. And sometimes when you hear it coming from us the same all the time, you say, and she didn't tell you her success, but they have been very, very, very successful in this industry. And so when you have somebody like that sharing with you just the way it's done, it's simple. It's so simple sometimes that most people say, oh, it must be something else that they're doing. But I challenge you to use the system. She says that before people even come talk about the scan, get the detox, they have to listen to Dr. Prince. That's like exposures. We say all the time, it's the average person needs 7 exposures. Guess what? If they hear from Dr. Prince on a video, by the time they get there, they look at Margaret and see her results. By the time they get there, they see us do the presentation, or whoever is doing the presentation. They hear people with testimonies. And then it says, dag, I'm crazy not to have done it. All of those things count. When is the next meeting? get me out my list. She talked about it. I'm with you on that, Margaret. I got so many lists. I would never run out of people. And yet sometimes I reach back into that list, and sometimes I go and compile more, because what? You meet people every day. Mooney was sharing with me how now he's out and about again. And a lot of times we can get in the house. Social media is absolutely great. But when we live in Chicago and we got beautiful days like this, it gives us opportunities to get out and meet new people. So in the wintertime, yeah, we can work social media all day long, but we can continue to add to our list all the things that make you successful. Margaret Dorsey just absolutely shared it. And right now, having camaraderie, having people that you can reach out, lists from way back when, and a lot of people now, they're watching whether they say anything or not, and I share with you how, if you know business owners, if you write a check, if you give a debit card, PayPal, Cash App to anybody, nail salon, beauty salon, barbers, guys, cleaners, whatever, and you say, hey, this is what I'm doing. I'd love to collaborate with you and do bio scans in your business. And then if they have a Facebook social media presence, go live with them while you're doing bio scans in their establishment. Let them see the results. I did this with my friend a couple of weeks ago. Since that time, two of her people that saw it, now one girl that worked with her and another lady that saw it on social media, on her social media platform, and they all did the cleanse. Now they've gotten their results. One lost 5 pounds on the 7-day, one lost 6, and one lost 11. How about that? They did a call yesterday while I was in there. Now somebody said, hey, Ani, I want to work with her. I want her at my business. I want to share this. So guys, can you see if we're doing this all over? It's like what goes? Rolling down the hill, how the ball gets bigger and bigger. I can't even say it. Snowball effect. It's like if we were all doing this, and you'll say, and I know I can hear it in my ear right now. Oh, you all can say that. You all are in Chicago. You all have the dispensary. Guys, I tell you, and I say this too all the time. When I first met Melissa, I was here by myself in Chicago. I opened up my home and did virtuals. If you don't feel comfortable about that, libraries sometimes give you room. Churches will rent a room. For very minimal amounts of money, you can say, hey, team, if you don't even have a team, you can go on social media and talk about what you're going to do. But just like Dallas, Georgia, just opened up a center there and invited people. If they're not having bi-weekly events at that center, I'm saying, I don't know why. And then Fatima in Albany, I don't know if hers is open up and that's willing to share. But if you have events, so it doesn't say, don't let me hear you say, oh, you all in Chicago. Where there's a will, there is a way. And guys, it's a way that you can present and tell, because people want to be healthy. People, that's all they got left almost right now, their health. And so I just thank you, Margaret, for coming on and sharing. I thank you for all the people that came on board. I thank you for all of you all that got excited and want to go do what Margaret does on a daily. And, if you're working a job, she's very busy, but she cuts out her time to do her daily method of operation with Wakana. And so that's what we all have to do. Make this a serious business, a part of what your life is all about, because it will have unlimited potential for you and your family. So I'm excited, as you can see. So I'm going to get out of the way and bring Dr. Roz up so she can share tomorrow's events. And it's a picnic. I think Dr. Roz got to come up. There's Sylvia and Willie on here so they can tell you guys about the picnic on Sunday. But Dr. Roz, you can start off. And I see both Sylvia and Willie are here, so you can talk about Sunday.
All right. So fantastic. Oh my God, Mama Dorothy, thank you. So tomorrow, as usual, we will be there to help you get across the finish line, get your guests there. Listen, that's a tool. That's Saturday. Sometimes people are bogged down Monday through Friday. Get them on there 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on Saturday, and get ready, because we're going to have a brand new login number. But tomorrow, same place, same time. And so we'll see you there. Join us. We won't be having the deep dive training after that, but we will be there at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Back to you, Phyllis.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. This is Sylvia. I was just checking. Okay, the flyer. Our picnic is going to be on the 28th, which is Sunday, and we're going to do this annually. It's for friends and family, and it's being put on by the Crown Jewel Committee. So it's Sunday from 2 to 8 p.m. We're really excited about this. It's at the address is 21801 Torrance Avenue, and that's in Sauk Village, Illinois. Okay, we're gonna have line dancing. I'm probably gonna do some business networking. We're gonna have family fun with games and prizes. We're gonna ask the committee will provide beverages and desserts, and we'll also be grilling vegan hamburgers and hot dogs and turkey hamburgers and hot dogs. They'll be provided for everyone. We ask that you bring your setup. This is going to be Ravinia style, so we ask that you bring your sides and your setup, whatever you want to eat, and there's no alcohol there. There's no grills and there are no tents. Let's see what else is there. The parking is right there, and there's a police station right next to it. It's in the medicinal center. So we just ask everyone to come out and let's have some fun. Let's fellowship together. Let's learn, meet each other, and just have some fun. I don't know, Minister Mooney, did you want to add to that? Okay. Well.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Nah, actually, that was perfect and amazing. I love the energy that's going out. So, if anything, I'll say to that picnic is, there's always a method to the madness, and this is a very fun way that you can use an event also as a tool, because you heard what Margaret Dorsey said, that she invited people to a place, family gathering, and I like to call the dispensary when we have events, something like that. And when you invite people to a place, especially like a family reunion, where they can learn about you, where they can observe, people are just nosy. But when they see a whole lot of people walking around in Wakanda shirts, flat belly lifestyle, and they see this, and they say to themselves, well, maybe it's Mary Ann, maybe it's Minister Ernestine, maybe it's Dr. Roz, or anybody you send somebody, they will conclude, man, this is a wonderful environment to be in, and the person that invited me isn't the only one. And you just never know what they may do for your company. So invite everybody out. Yes, family, fun, and friends is going to be amazing, and see what the outcome is going to be. So we're going to take a whole lot of pictures. You don't want to miss out if you're in Chicago. So that's all.
And guys, I would love to say that we want to give all the kudos to Beverly Blair, Diamond Beverly Blair, and Lam Thomas, because this is her idea. She is another veteran of the industry. She knows what it takes to blow a company up, and when you create memories amongst those that are there and let other people see your culture, then they want to always be a part of it. And last but not least, today is Fun Friday. Thank you, Dr. Ross. Fun Friday, guys. How could I forget that? And I'm the one that does Fun Friday. And you have before 10 o'clock, what are we giving away? 2 7-day cleanses. Can you believe that? 2 of them. And we will be broadcasting from Ani's Accents, where she and two of her customers and lots more of her customers want to join the Flat Belly Lifestyle. We'll be giving that away. So make sure you, your family, your friends go on, comment, like, or share something on the Fun Friday post that's on Wakanda for Life headquarters page so they can be a part of that drawing. So with that being said, see you back. For those that are here in Chicago, see you on Sunday. And for the rest of you, see you back here on Monday morning with Wake Up with Wakanda. Bye now. Thanks, my Doris, Sylvia, and Mooney.
You're welcome. Take care.